everybody, welcome back to TAZS's Wig Closet at Wig Studio One. Today I'm going to give you a look at a wig that I have been wanting to explore since it came out last year. This is Wille TABU in a beautiful fashion shade called Rose Blonde. The full rundown coming up. TABU is a long wavy style. It's decidedly feminine in its shape, but there's a little bit of casual rock and roll vibe to it, maybe a little bit of 80s. So let's do a little bit of a rundown on specs. We have about a 7-inch layer here at the front, which is going to stretch down to about the chin. And all I did was take this out of the box, give it a nice shake. I really got into that part and sprung the part up away from the permatease. And I ended up parting it a little bit on the right when I typically would part it on the left. You can do that with this style because it has a little micro lace front that runs about from here to here. It's very shallow, just a thumbnail of lace, monofilament lace. And then you have about a dime-sized monofilament piece right there at the crown. Otherwise, it's completely open cap. So you can have maximum parting on this anywhere. So like I said, this style, it just is so beautiful. It's like a weekend warrior type wig for me. It really just reflects a personality or an occasion. As far as an everyday wig goes, I imagine that it would be just fine for that reason. But for me, I think I'll personally use this sort of as a weekend or special occasion style, simply because of the style and the color. It's got a beautiful choppy, separated, almost air-dried looking wave to it. And overall, it's about 17 inches from the top of the crown to the tip of the hair in the back. So I know you're all very interested in this color, as I was. I think this is the only style that this color application is available on. So Rose Blonde, it has a base shade of a combination of some pale and light gold blonde. So it's a warmer blonde, pale blonde tone. And then underneath, the underlighting is a deep rose pink. You're going to find most of that at the nape, and it sort of peeks through all the way at the bottom. So it's not spread throughout the style, it's just a bit of underlighting there at the nape. So what you want to be aware of is that this is one of those rare Wille styles that are heat friendly. I honestly don't think I have ever experienced a heat-friendly style by Wille, but I knew as soon as I put it on that these were heat-friendly fibers. They're very soft. They have a bit of a waxy, velvety feeling to them, and that's the special processing that the heat-friendly fiber goes through during the manufacturing process. Now, because of that, I am already noticing some tangling at the nape. So this will take a little bit of special care. Now, another thing that I've noticed about this style is that the fibers do tend to clump together a little bit. It gives a little bit of stringy appearance to the fiber. Now, I'm not completely bothered by that though, because of this texture. You know, the curl pattern, it's separated, it looks air dried, so it really disguises a lot of the stringiness and the clumping of the fibers that you might see on a heat-friendly style like this. So there is a lot of permatease on this style. You'll find permatease all throughout the top, at the crown, very heavy here at the sides, a little bit at the ear tab here, and very heavy at the nape. So there's a lot of permatease to contend with. It doesn't feel like it's too much though. I feel like it's just the right amount to sort of support this big hair look. I think that you're going to get with TABU. If you like a lower profile style, you're probably not going to like this one very much. Like I said, I think the highest and best use for something like this is going to be your special occasion, or your weekend. So again, I'm not bothered by the extra little bit of maintenance I think we're going to expect on this style, because it's not going to be an everyday style for me. It has nice airy movement. Here's an inside look at the cap for Taboo. There's that little sliver of lace. It's maybe a quarter, an eighth to a quarter of an inch deep, and maybe an inch and a half wide. And then there is that monofilament crown piece. Sort of a closed cap here, lots of permatease, open wefted sides and back, closed velvet ear tabs, an extended velvet nape with Velcro adjusters. What you want to know about this style is that it fits more average than petite like a lot of the Ellen Villa styles do. I would say this really reminds me of one of the caps from the Changes collection by Ellen Villa, which seemed to run more average than petite average. So I think that this Taboo is really beautiful right out of the box, which is a couple of shakes, put it on, and then kind of lifted the hair away from the permatease on the top and gave it a nice fluff there on the top. I kind of found the most convenient and beautiful parting space for myself. So there's all kinds of things you can do. It's just a blank slate. Let's try with glasses. So there is quite a bit of permatease on this, so I'm really surprised I'm getting a nice secure fit between the ear and the ear tab on these glasses. Thanks so much for joining me today for a quick look at the Ellen Villa's Taboo in the color Rose Blonde. See you next time on Taz's Wig Closet at Wig Studio 1.